Right, in this video, I want to take a look at how CustomTools works with SOLIDWORKS PDM. So this shouldn't matter if it's PDM Pro or PDM Standard. Its interaction isn't using any Vault APIs, so it's purely how it's going to work with the cached files. What I've got here is a project in my Vault with some files, and I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that my cache is cleared. So that way nothing is actually appearing in this particular folder. So if I look at it, go to the version, right, no local file. So that's what we want. So here in CustomTools, I'm going to go to my batch operation, print and convert. Right, that's the one I just had open. And I go to file operations and say I want to add a folder. I could add files, but I'm going to go ahead and just add a folder since I've got one that's nicely centrally located there. So we'll go to PDM, we'll go into my Vault, my projects, and this CAD folder. And guess what? Nothing shows up. Right. So it isn't going to trigger these get operations to go, find some files. If I try to do a file operation, let's try it with just simple files. We'll do the same thing. Walk through the same path, go through the projects. Let's just grab some assemblies here. Say open. And it brings them in. So if we look at our batch convert, maybe we just want to take, these are assemblies. And I don't really have one that works for the assembly. Let's go make one. Let's do a quick step one. And we'll even tag it so we know this is for assemblies. Grab our step file type, our target path. Let's just put it on the desktop under webinar and step. Hey, that looks like a good place for it. And then we'll give it the source file name. Not going to specify it at runtime. All right, that's all we need. Hit OK. And we'll go back to our batch operations, batch conversion. All right, here's our step. But we need to add our files again. So let's add files. Look at that, it remembered where we were. Let's go throw those in there. Looks good. Let's say I want step. It automatically knows those are all assemblies. Hit OK. And let's grind on it and see what happens. We can see that it's opening them. So if it's opening them, then it had to have triggered the get operation in the background. So we'll check it when they're done, and we'll see if they all showed up. All right, it looks like we're all done. And if we look in here, all of these use the same file. Look at that, local version 2 of 2. Right. So it looks like the answer here is if, and I grabbed the collection one too, grabbed all of these. Yeah. So if we're going to use CustomTools, we don't have to worry about whether we have it cached or not, as long as we use the files option to select them and not a folder. If we use the folder and there's nothing there, it doesn't report anything. All right, that kind of makes sense. Since again, it's not leveraging the APIs in PDM, so it's really kind of relying on Windows Explorer to do its magic in the background with the PDM add-in turned on. So there you go.